Oh my God. Finally. Wow. Wow. That's fucking incredible.
Is truly a magical place. It's a place where two individuals enter, and it'll be ending of the ceremony a couple. At the very first Jewish wedding, almost 4,000 years ago, Abraham, our forefather, placed the ring on Sarah's finger. This was the link in a very long chain. Every generation has new links to that chain. Spanning thousands of years, Jews perpetuated a lifestyle of love, spirituality, or love. Today, Suzanne and Abidan will be adding the newest link on that chain. It also signifies the moment that a couple invites God to be their third partner. It's a moment of commitment, not just to each other, to God, and their dedication to ensuring the continuity of Jewish people. The chuppah is open on all four sides. It symbolizes the hospitality of the first Jewish couple, Avraham and Sarah. Their home in the midst of the desert was open to all who passed by, seeking hospitality and spiritual guidance. By coming under the chuppah, Abidan and Sivan demonstrate their intention in making their home an oasis for those they encounter on their life's journey. Welkom Shalom, Sophia, the February State Shasta, we some local Shalom Mary, Shman, Shaw, Mini, John's Free, George, and Becky, the time again, and it's a fat up, Shanifia, on the law, so to see Bash, Shatif, Marshall Kills, Gia, Jaffish, so I'm not quite reason to find as if you like, it was literally done, the bomb, his own part of the chain, push a ball, you know, with him arms away, Zuki Mutton, the harmony of the rise of the night, and cycling, backing, or male, bless our youth, God, tree of the universe, of creating joy and happiness, groom and bride, gladness, jubilation, cheer and delight, love, friendship, harmony, fellowship. God, it will speedily be heard in the cities of Judah, and the streets of Yerushalayim, the sounds of joy, the sound of happiness, the sound of a groom, the sound of a bride, the sound of exaltation of groom, unto the father and youth from the joyous banquets. Blessed God who gladens the groom with the bride. There's nothing more complete than a broken heart. And one of the reasons why we use a cup and we talk about being broken is that the best way to be complete is to open yourself up, make yourself vulnerable, and allow someone else to complete you. Doesn't mean no one broken or sad, but rather it's the idea in order for someone to become couple to be complete, they need to make themselves vulnerable and allow someone else to complete the circle.
מקודשת לי בטבעת זו כדת משה וישראל.
And with that, I will place this down under by your right foot.
I knew from the moment I met you that you two were meant to be. The odds of these two meeting were almost impossible. Both of them were living in New York at the time, and by some perfect miracle found each other in Atlanta amidst a pandemic. It's a true Corona Crush fairy tale. I truly believe that this love was meant to be. Avidan, I have loved getting to know you and watching you and my sister grow as a couple. It takes a special coat of armor to be in this family, and Avidan, yours fits just right. Blessed doesn't even begin to describe how lucky I am to have a sister like Bubs. Writing this speech for you was very difficult for two reasons. One, putting my love for you on paper is an impossible task. And two, because you are usually the one who writes my speeches. Avidan, nothing warms my heart more than knowing that my sister is with someone that cares for her the way that she cares for others. The thing about Avidan that makes him the perfect match for Sivan is that he is extremely sensible and anchored. You make my sister so happy. You are outgoing. You have the perfect means of pushing her out of her comfort zone, yet at the same time providing the comforting shoulder to lean on when it's needed. From sneaking off going on hikes to moving from New York City and now having managed a successful business together, you have grown into a beautiful couple that supports each other, pushes each other to be better. You have proved to work well together, and those are important building blocks to a successful marriage.
First of all, Sivan, you wanted me to tell you the story of how we got this beautiful name, Avidan. Avidan, I don't think you've met many people called Avidan in your life. In fact, I only remember one who had a middle name of Avidan. And I do remember when we were in Jerusalem in 1998 to 9. I remember there was a skip. You don't call it a skip, do you? It's a place where you put rubbish, and it was called Avidan. And I was really and I said, this is it. This is the first time we've seen the name or we've met somebody called Avidan, and it happens to be a skip. The love that you have together is just beautiful. And all I wish for you is to have that love may it remain and may it grow and grow, and that soon we'll have the patter of tiny feet. But somebody said 2 dozen. Somebody said 2 dozen. Not 1 dozen, but 2 dozen she wants. That's Marlene. She wants 2 dozen.